This video was brought to you by Medical Gear Outfitters. They are my go-to stop for all things medical. It doesn't matter whether you need something that just holds a bunch of Band-Aids and maybe some aspirin or something like that, or if you need an actual trauma kit. If you don't have a trauma kit in your house or in your vehicle, then I highly suggest that you go check our people out at Medical Gear Outfitters, and they offer all of you a discount. You can find all of that information over at the affiliates page and all the relevant places, and use that to great effect. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. You're watching the VSO Gun Channel. I just got back from doing farm stuff. It's gonna rain for another 3 days, so I had a solid day of decent weather. I had to run out and do some stuff real quick, but I wanted to bring to your guys' attention that Kash Patel is out as ATF director. He is being replaced by Daniel Driscoll. And I gotta be honest, I don't know anything about this dude. I know a fair amount about Kash Patel. Kash Patel will still be director of the FBI, but he will no longer be heading up the ATF. Now, Driscoll is currently serving as Secretary of the Army, so that means that he is going to be juggling both ATF and Army. I, again, don't know a whole lot about this guy, so anything that you guys know, please go ahead and start listing it down below. This is how we quickly create a profile on somebody like this to figure out what their Second Amendment views are. If they're going to be heading up the ATF, then we need to know that sort of stuff. But I guess, and this isn't a really good indicator, but because the Army takes all types, but he was military service 2007 to 2011, achieving the rank of first lieutenant. My initial gut on this is I liked Kash Patel at that role. I think that that was probably one of the better decisions that Donald Trump has made as far as appointments are concerned. I thought that Kash was a positive force at the ATF. Now, was he put into that position specifically to do a thing and then get out? Maybe that's what the plan was. I wish that he would have done more big things and then gotten out. But, you know, we can wish and hope and do all that sort of stuff. So now it's going to be up to this guy. Here's the thing. Right off the bat, I see that the NSSF has congratulated Secretary Driscoll. And, okay, look, I'm not saying that the NSSF is like as bad as the NRA, but they have made some questionable calls in the past. There's some things that they've done in the past that I have not been particularly happy with. So just because the NSSF endorses somebody doesn't give them a free pass. So my suggestion to Secretary Driscoll would be to, sir, you should make a statement, right? And by making a statement, I'm not saying that you should go stand in front of a podium somewhere. I think that you need to make a statement by going and doing something to show us your Second Amendment affiliations or not. Because we are very concerned at the direction this administration has gone in the past and the direction that they seem to be going towards and not really doing a whole lot for the Second Amendment community. And we really need for you folks to get your shit together when it comes to that, because after you leave, if you don't fix this situation, then there's going to be a whole lot of us that are going to be up a creek without a paddle. Because the retaliation of the anti-American forces in this country, once they regain power, are going to be horrendous. And you guys need to do stuff to curtail that capacity after you're done. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys right now. I don't know hill of beans about this guy. More when I do.